will be on it, and this next song will be too. This next song is a breakup song that I wrote, and it's called All Night. All mixed up, feeling confused, breaking down, untied my shoes. There's a knock at my door, a friend, she wants to come in. She's got a sweet smile and a bottle of gin. We stayed up all night, didn't talk about you. We stayed up all night, didn't talk about you. First light, my head is in pain. Late afternoon, took a walk in the rain. I was feeling pretty good in spite of my sad, sick self. Thinking about that sweet smile, empty bottle on my shelf. We stayed up all night, didn't talk about you. We stayed up all night, didn't talk about you. We stayed up all night, didn't talk about you. We stayed up all night, didn't talk about you. When looking back, it's more than you can bear. Take a simple song, give it up to the air. A song like a lotus blooming straight up out of the mud, keeping me afloat long after the flood. We stayed up all night, didn't talk about you. We stayed up all night, didn't talk about you. We stayed up all night, didn't talk about you. We stayed up all night, didn't talk about you. We stayed up all night, didn't talk about you. We stayed up all night, didn't talk about you. We stayed up all night, didn't talk about you. We stayed up all night, didn't talk about you at all. No, not one word of it went through my mind. Not one word of it crossed my lips. We have come now to separation. We have fallen out of love. Thank you. If you'd like to stay tuned with what I'm doing, there's an email list and some merch back there. I gotta say the record sounds a little different. We have some interesting. I was after kind of. I'm making a quirky folk masterpiece. That's basically the vibe.
It's fun. There's a mouth harp, there's a sitar, there's a flute, There's a wild mandolin solo.
The world is represented in
It's
this.
really fun. It's really fun.
Just tune this up a little bit. This next tune is called Tomorrow's Had Enough of Me. It's about living in the present. Endless hours on the road, where I'm busy being free. There's a lonely sorrow in the heart of tomorrow. Tomorrow's had enough of me. All these days march by like soldiers, searching for another war. But the feeling's rising on a failed horizon. I forgot what we're fighting for. If my life is like a movie, a cinematic fever dream, in the eyes of making, there's a truth that's breaking. I'll learn to love that missing scene. Thank you very much. It's for a record that came out a few years back, in November of 2020. I mean, what was happening back then? Yeah, it's a great time to release a record.
Yeah.
I was actually messaging with this guy in Ireland who I wanted him to review my record on January 6th, 2021. And he was like, hey, what? Have you turned on the news? And I was like, oh. It's like this direct conflict between world events just colliding with what you thought you were going to be doing, which is trying to get this guy to listen to your music, and things are just a little too hot. It's a good thing we learned from that day, right? Anyway, sorry. I'm not gonna dwell on that. We're gonna have some fun tonight with some music. This next song is called Tehachapi Dust. Excuse me. It's a traveling song I wrote while traveling. I was played a show in Tehachapi, California, which is about 2 hours from here, and got my shoes dirty, and I was at the airport the next day, and I was like, oh man, shoes are dirty. That's Tehachapi Dust. And I was like, that is a song title. So the song instantly hit my head. So you know when they're good. We got a lot of songwriters in the room. You know when a song comes pretty quick, it's usually you got to pay attention. I was on the airport in the airport shuttle, just bouncing around in the back. No, I just put it up here.
This instrument.
This instrument. Oh, the phone. The phones are really handy for songwriters. You can just do the voice memo. So, yeah. Anyway, Tehachapi dust. Tehachapi dust all over my boots. I'm out on a limb, dreaming of the roots. There's a lonesome feeling wherever I roam. Tehachapi dust calling me home. I was headed for Nashville on a red-eye flight, working on music, feeling alright. Hit a bit of bad air, gave us all a shake. Thought maybe I'd sleep, but I stayed awake. Tehachapi dust all over my boots. I'm out on a limb, dreaming of the roots. There's a lonesome feeling wherever I roam. Tehachapi dust calling me home. I checked into a motel and it rained all night. Thunder was booming, gave us all the fright. With my head on the pillow, I was dreaming up a storm. Song in a cloudburst, lightning born. Tehachapi dust all over my boots. I'm out on a limb, dreaming of the roots. There's a lonesome feeling wherever I roam. Tehachapi dust calling me home. When I woke up in the morning to a terrible sound, I rubbed my eyes, took a good look around. A tree had fallen in the parking lot. Chainsaws blaring with all they've got. Tehachapi dust all over my boots. I'm out on a limb, dreaming of the roots. There's a lonesome feeling wherever I roam. Tehachapi dust calling me home. Tehachapi dust all over my boots. I'm out on a limb, dreaming of the roots. There's a lonesome feeling wherever I roam. Tehachapi dust calling me, calling me home. Thanks, guys.
He changes the ending every time.
Yeah, I try to keep her on her toes, you know. It's live music, you know. You gotta go, sink or swim kind of thing. That's from a record called Ordinary Eye. If you got CD player in your car, you can take it home. This next one is gonna be on the new record. It's called I Believe in You, and it's kind of a sing-along. It's actually a song about sing-alongs. It's kind of meta, I guess. But anyway, so if you feel like singing along, you'll feel it, you'll feel it. Someday I'm gonna rise up singing on the runway of your heart. See the choir with a simple melody Every sound plays a part. Maybe we can find a tune, like wolves howling at the moon, coming through. I believe in you. I believe in you. Singing now. Long ago, I had a notion there'd be somebody like you, a willing partner out in the darkness with that light shining through. Maybe we can find a song that we both can sing along, coming through. I believe in you. I believe in you. Sing it with us. Out there, I can hear you breathing, not too far away from me. So ride these sound waves a little closer. It's where we all want to be. Maybe we can find a song that we all can sing along, coming through. I believe in you. 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 Someday rise up singing on the runway of your heart. See the choir with a simple melody. Every sound plays a part. Believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you. Thank you. All right, we got time for one more. This next tune was written by Richard Farina, and we put it on the record. It's a very fun song. We hope it'll be fun for you and for us. It's called Joy Round My Brain. I've got joy round my brain, wait and see. I've got joy round my brain, wait and see. I'm so happy I could die. I don't know the reason why. I've got joy round my brain, wait and see. Thanks very much, everybody. Stick around for some great music. Kristen Ford coming up later. And is it Mike? Mike. Name
Moni.
Maimoni. Are you coming up next? No. Who's up next? Lauren. Lauren's up next. Shima. Shishima?
Shishima.
Oh man, I should have.
We're like
planned
muddling
this or
everyone's
something.
names. But you should stay for music.
Yeah, anyway, stay for the amazing music that's about to hit your ears. Thank you.